Hey, thanks for the heart, Austin Jake. Nice fish, yeah. I got kicked off of TikTok for a week for hate speech again. It's just critical thinking. It's not hate speech, it just means just critically thinking. I've got my own fucking brain. I'm not locked into a dictatorship on a platform. So yeah, I'm back. Oh, look what I bought. Some new smudge sticks. Well, that one's a bit bent. That one. Well. Give me a bent smudge stick. Yeah. Alright, what am I doing? Drawing some fish poo. There's the poo. There's a big strand of poo up there. Let's get some tiny dinies kicking. Which other one? Dumb? I haven't been on here for a week, so I don't know. I'm a bit out of touch myself. I actually stopped drawing this because I got kicked off TikTok. I want to do this on lives. The doll one's done. You have to go to my website and check it out. It's under alters. Pencil sketch alters. Oh man. No, the fish is not an altar. No. No. That'd be mad if you had an animal altar. I never actually thought of it. Fuck, you'd feel like you're a fish out of water. Yeah. Huff and darts. What? Well, because we're in virtual reality land, mate. It's a bit hard. Yeah, forgot how to breathe, alright? Yeah, just been... It's good to get back onto this one, to be honest. I've got two others here that I've been doing like pre-sketches of me next to. So that's an octopus. And that one's an iguana. So I was kind of doing them at night, just getting some more ideas out. Did you see me making a guitar today? Who was there? I actually did a live and me just carving out a bit of a guitar part, like the face of it. But Austin Jake, go to my... I'm starting up a new profile, mate. It's called Matt with an E, like Matt with an E there, but then I have to write it down. Hang on. Matt It's TikTok. That's my new one. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers over there. So yeah, do that. Be fully sick. I'm just dedicating it to just my visual art because of the algorithm and whatnot. Yeah. No. Have I frozen? There's 4 people watching apparently, but there's nothing there. I know Carol. There's Carol. Getting the lights cranking. Ah. There's my other account, Carol. Yeah. I feel spent. I had a massive realization from other people last night, which kind of confirmed a lot of things in my life. Huh. Yeah, I had a massive D&M with my uncle. I'm looking at my eyes on the screen here and I look wasted and I feel kind of spent. Thanks, Michelle Earl. Yeah. It's probably one of the heaviest things I've had to deal with last night. Regarding my condition and how I got it. And fucking why I got it and all that type of shit. So yeah. Bodies at the floor. Michelle Earl. Oh, well, you could if you practiced. Just got to do it, eh? Practice. I should do a Learn to Draw series. I kind of have done it, but it's half-assed. I should do a proper one on my website. Isn't that right, Carol? Have like a Learn to Draw section on my website. Should be behind a paywall. Learn to Draw by this knucklehead. It's a good idea. Do workshops, yeah. I used to do workshops for Aboriginal kids using the Airbrush. Yeah. So yeah, sorry if I am a little bit out of it. I had a good sleep, but I woke, like, my energy was really out. After the realizations I got last night, I actually had to have a support worker come around at about 7 o'clock at night, because I thought I was going to have a fucking trauma response with the knowledge I received. I won't go into it. And it was really weird because the knowledge I received just confirmed things that I didn't know were true or not. But now that I know that they're true, it's like, yeah, okay. And now it kind of takes me back to when I was 3 years old. It's like, that's why my parents behaved and acted and fucking did what they did and fucking just fucked my life up. Hello, Alana Gurney. Oh, you're from down this way. If you're from, I think you're from like down south coast of Adelaide. I don't want to say the name of the town. Give away too many secrets. I think you're on Facebook with me, aren't you? Yeah, you're on Facebook. You're a Facebook friend. There's a fish poo. There's the big strand of poo. But yeah, so then I had to get a support worker in last night because I thought I was going to have a massive trauma response from the knowledge that I received from my disability. And it was fucking bizarre, man. As much as I was like taken back by the knowledge that I received, you know how you fucking know? You just got that fucking... You just fucking know, but, you know, you can't prove it. I've had that for fucking years and years and years. And then finally it got spoken to me that yes, in fact, that was true. And those things did happen. And so my parents denied it ever did happen and then fucking gaslight you for your whole entire fucking life. And then an uncle comes in and goes, no, we were there. It did fucking happen. Yeah. So for fucking 35 years or something I've been gaslit about a certain thing, and finally I got confirmation that fucking what I had that gut feeling about was been proven to be true by a third party, which was overwhelming to say the least. But yeah, it was kind of, I felt vindicated that I always knew that I was right. But at the same time I was deflated and I was fucking... Yeah, where is my condition? Oh, my book's up here. So that's my condition. Disassociation Identity Disorder. I got trophy child syndrome. That is my actual condition as well. Well, that's my first diagnosis. So my brain structure sits between autism, schizophrenia, indigenous, shaman, mathematical genius. I got classed as an artistic genius. I'm not talented, I'm gifted. Right. But trophy child syndrome was my first diagnosis. DID was my second. Complex PTSD was my third. So last night I felt... It was bizarre. It was a bizarre feeling. I felt vindicated, but then I was kind of shocked as well. And then I was actually kind of a bit traumatized about the actual realities of it all. I was like, well, fucking did happen. And I kind of felt good, like my support worker who came around last night kind of got me balanced and centered and made sure I was alright. Yeah. Complex PTSD is a nasty one. It's really confusing. The complex part of it's the confusing part. And then, I actually slept, but I woke up and I was completely upside down and misaligned. Like, I was seeing through walls and shit. I was just sitting here just like things were fucking... I was hallucinating like fucking full on. And I was like, oh... I felt like I was... and then I said, if I don't get this right, I'm going to have the worst day today and I will have a trauma response. So me being me, I just got up, put my shoes on and went for a 10k run. So my exercising is one of my medications, I guess. Exercise really helps you with like restructuring your brain pattern. Like it really helps with like depression and all that stuff. And about a K&a-half in, I could feel my brain starting to like realign itself into like a better space. Really weird. Like I was going, oh yeah, now I can start. I'm starting to feel like I was coming back to Matt. Because I felt like a thunderbird. I felt like I was a puppet on strings. I was like real floaty and real hallucinating, and I was like, yeah. So about a K&a-half in, I started coming a little bit better. Yeah, I get runner's high. It's kind of, like whatever happens in your brain, those endorphins that kick in, or the dopamine or whatever it is, the serotonin, pick one of them. That's why I have to go running. It's people think I'm friggin' like I'm fit as for my age, and I get friends that are like, you know, even younger than me, going, fuck, you just run rings around fucking people. You got the fitness of a 22-year-old. I was like, yeah, I have to do it for survival. I have to stay fit and do my exercises for survival, because if I let it go for too long, like 3 days, I start going, whoa, I have to do that. And it's usually the run. I really like running. Like I've got my bike, I go for rides. But there's something about running for me that just really fucking hits home. Oh, cover the other eye. Wow, I haven't heard of that one. That kind of freaked me out, I reckon. Alright. So yeah, last night I was very... It was a mixed bag last night. It was happy and sad. Like I said, I felt vindicated. But then it was like, well, fuck, I knew all along that this did happen to me. And these cunts fucking hid it up, or, you know, hid my abusers... abuse away from me in the situation, and fucking, oh no, that didn't happen. And then 40 something years later, someone speaks to me that it did happen, a third party. I'm like, and then you feel the anger. I've got to watch what I say here. I'll get kicked off again from friggin' TikTok for hate speech. And you've always known that something's been off. And you go, you fucking bunch of cunts. You fucking knew it happened. And you covered up my abuser's fucking actions. And you didn't even help me. You fucking cunts. I was three when fucking shit happened. Like, I'm not trying to, like, everyone's abuse is different, and I'm not trying to compare mine. My abuse is worse than yours or anything, but like Yeah, 44 years later, I'm 47 now, so 44 years later, 40 fucking 4 years later, it got told to me that yes, that was true, and yes, that did happen. And I was like, you fucking, by a third party. Yeah, I almost broke down when he told me. I was crying, but I nearly fucking lost it, really lost it. And it's like I fucking knew that this shit went down, but I couldn't prove it. Could not fucking prove it. It's all denial, gaslight, you're fucking, you know, rah rah. Shifty, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I'm talking about my abuse. I should just fucking get on with me drawing, eh? But that's why I'm feeling a little bit fucking munted. I'm feeling really weird. My head's a bit... Octorian Man was around last night. My Octorian Man altar was around last night because I was sitting with me support worker. I was sitting outside at what, it was 7:30, 8 o'clock, and there was a star. There was just a star. I just fixated on this star for like half an hour. I was talking to him, he was sitting next to me, but I was just fixated on this star and fucking... And I kept on having deja vus. I said, man, I've been here before. Something's going on. I feel like a past life or something's fucking watching me. And he's like, whoa, we're starting to go down the rabbit hole. I said, yeah, we are a bit. He said, this is my condition kicking in. Like, this is that fucking, that third eye or whatever you want to call it, that sixth sense. And then I was just like, oh, I reckon that's Octorian Man hanging around. And I said, he comes down on a crescent moon. Sure enough, we looked out, like we peeked out through the veranda. There's a fucking crescent moon. And I said, there he is. Yeah. Yes, Carol. They'd rather protect a fucking sexual offender. And they knew he was a sexual offender. And to fucking help the person that got fucking sexually offended. It's like, oh no, that doesn't happen around you. Oh no, we don't talk about that. No, sorry. No, we can't go down. No, we don't. No. You get deja vu in my sleep. Oh, that's cool. Are you viewing... See, there's a few scenarios that I might... So are you disassociated but you're looking back into your life? Or do you think that's another previous or future life looking back on your life when you do your deja vu things? There's a few little scenarios I reckon that could play out there. Because Octorian Man, he's like a future life. I reckon he's coming down to see me and go, okay, you're at this stage of your life. He's like a carer. He's like a guardian. There you go. Not a carer, like a guardian. Yeah. He's just making sure I'm on the right track, I guess. Yeah. I had the deja vu when my uncle was telling me stuff that I've never heard before. That was the first time I heard it come out of his mouth. I was like, man, I've seen this. I know this has happened before. And then when I was outside with my support worker, another big deja vu happened. I said, man, I've been here. And that's when the Octorian Man thing happened. Pretty powerful, but yeah. Oh man, I can barely read. Not sure, but... Yeah, okay. So you're almost having an insight. You're like a clairvoyant. You're seeing future events before they happen. That's cool. Not a lot of people can do that. I don't think I've kind of done it. Yeah, I've seen like girlfriends that have come into my life. I've seen, and then 2 weeks later they just appear on me. I was like, well, you're everything that I described, and then yeah, I was like, well, fuck, hang on. Hello, Blue Eyes Sky. Yeah. So I have done that. It doesn't happen too often to me though. Like, it's only happened maybe 6 or 8 times in my life, maybe. But when it happens, it's like, oh fuck, what happened then? Yeah, something else going on here. Yeah, I feel like I don't got it. Blue-eyed sky. Like, my biggest thing is like I feel like I'm completely fucking torn apart. My life is in a complete shambles and mess. I can't get anything fucking together. Carol knows about what we're going through a little bit now. Like, everything's just a struggle. Like, fucking other people come into your life that shouldn't even fucking exist and fuck with you. It's like, man, my funding for my NDIS stuff is like, yeah, fucking yeah. It's just more fucking bullshit I have to put up with. People want to make your life a living hell because they don't have a life themselves. That is their life. Oh, there's a person over here. I'm going to fucking poke him in the ribs and see how upset he gets. I'm going to cause some trouble because I like that little power trip. So fucking... So yeah, I got a little bit of that going on. And I won't repeat what I said to my uncle last night because I'll probably get banned again here. It's not a nice feeling or not a nice situation to be in. It's probably one of the reasons I get kicked off of this, but I'm only speaking the truth. I get kicked off of this platform because I have critical thinking and speak the truth. They are better than people. I've got my pet bird. Rio's around here somewhere. He's floating around. He's got a little conure, a little parrot. He sits on my shoulder most nights. But I think he knows I've had a hard time the last 24 hours. So he's off sitting in his cage chewing on sunflower seeds, I think. Alright, where was I? I'm trying to get this drawing done. I don't care, no. How's this looking, everyone? Looking pretty cool. I really like this part of it. Wild red. Thanks for the likes. Looking amazing. Thanks for the likes, everyone. Let's try and get this up to 10,000. Can we do that? I don't think I've got the energy to stay on here for that long. Love the eyes, yeah. I'm really good with the eyes. If you've seen my that'd be funny, isn't it? My airbrushed art stuff. Where are we? Photos, albums. This is my airbrush art stuff. I'm a bit out of fucking sync here because I haven't done this for like a week. Because TikTok are a bunch of see you in the NTs. Don't like critical thinkers on their friggin' platform. So this is my airbrush artwork. Wild red. That's the Aboriginal elder I painted. No matter where you turn, imagine like you're in a room and you're moving about. That eye follows you. It looks at you. Keeps looking at you. There you go. Told you I was good at eyes. I'm good at eggs too. He likes my egg. There's my egg. It's Matt Black Art 1 Carol. Is it? Got a number 1 there? Yeah, I think it's Matt Black Art 1. Everybody go over there and subscribe to that one too. Because I'm dedicating this channel just to my artwork. Just to my visual artwork. Carol and I are trying to get some motion happening with some algorithmic fucking trending stuff. And trying to get me popular, but TikTok don't like critical thinkers like me. They kick you off. Yeah. Trying to, yeah, and that's my website. My website's now Matt Black Art. It's not that anymore. Yeah, Didge was my friend. Like, he wasn't just a like, I actually took that photograph and everything. So it's a very, very powerful, like, it's on YouTube. If you look up on my YouTube, it's linked in my profile here. In there somewhere, there is like a video of me painting that. So yeah, check that out. It's in there somewhere. Don't ask me where though. Now, that's a fin. Little Finnegan. So, as much as this was starting to come around and get glossy, get that nice shine going, I've got like a shadow going on now. Kinda done it with a shadow. He was a master at horses. To draw them. I'm not very good with horses or those animals like cows, or if it's just their face I can do it, but I hate the neck and the body structure and goats and like that kind of four-legged fucking animal shit. I'm just not, I don't know, it's something that clashes with me in my brain. I just go, fucking. I'm really good at portraits. Like human portraits, but this is turning out pretty cool. I don't like fur. I think that's another thing. I don't like fucking drawing fur. It's really weird. You're just sitting there fucking going, fucking sketching fur. It's like, oh, fuck. I'd rather blend in the scale like this. It's much more satisfying for me. Oh, look at that. See? Done. Fucking did it. Alright, I have to get this. I don't know, there's something about scales and stuff. Oh, hang on. I went too far on that one. The muscles. Yeah, you got to get the light right on the muscles. And you got to get the fur kind of. That's why I don't draw tigers and shit. Fucking, some people get it fucking awesome. I've seen some friggin' artists out there that do like the tiger or the lion fur. It's like, fuck, that's nuts. Like a fucking my hat's off to them. It's like, fuck, I can't do that shit. Like, hair's bad enough. Like, human hair is bad enough. Like, fuck. That's a challenge for me, human hair. My favourite medium to work with at the moment, I was going between, like, I started on the graphites, and then I went to charcoal, and I thought the charcoals were better, only because the blacks were blacker, but I've come back to the graphite now, and I'm finding that the graphite, I'm enjoying the graphite a bit better now. That's just my drawing, and then obviously all my paint stuff. I've only ever done airbrush art, and I've been trying to do like art with like traditional art with a fucking paintbrush. I can't fucking do it. I went straight to the fucking most extreme, hardest, complex part of fucking painting. So I challenge anyone to fucking paint with an airbrush and do it realistically. Challenge anyone. Get to that fucking level. Yeah, it's up there. So I went there and mastered it. I was #1 airbrush artist in Australia, alright? And now I tried to get to this fucking painting with a fucking brush bullshit. I can't do it. Part of me brain that just goes, fucking, I don't know. I've been trying to have a go at it, and it's just like, oh man. I feel like I'm going back to like a beginner's stage in my art career. And it's like, I know I can do better, and I can punch it out a lot quicker with an airbrush. But I'm really, really fucking over the airbrush. I'm really like, it was triggering me. Really fucking triggering me. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And that's why I just draw now. But there's a couple pieces I want to do with the airbrush, so I've got them lined up already. I'm like, gonna have to try and get my head around not getting triggered with the airbrush. Oil and pastel knives, so yeah, I mean, that's just like, if that's your thing, go for it, yeah. I've never done it. Never done it. There's a certain techniques, I watch people do it and I'm like, oh, okay. And it looks easy, and then you go, oh. Then you go to do it, and it's like, oh, fuck, hang on, I fucked that up real quick, didn't I? Television. People that learn that palette style, it looks like, I don't know, it's fucking weird. I don't get it. It looks slapdash, and you take 27 steps back and it looks half good. Vensky Kai. Is that your name? You're jealous. No one draws a better stick figure than you. Well, Carol, I'm telling you this right now. This is truth. You've got a better chance of getting in the National Gallery than me drawing this. Draw a stick figure, if you can market yourself right, fucking shit all over me. Make a career in the arts, you will. I'm not joking. I'm fucking not joking. So draw your stick figures and market yourself to the National Gallery or wherever. They'll be fucking drooling all over you. There's a minimalist that got like front and center in the Melbourne Victorian State Gallery. A minimalist. He just hung up fucking blank canvases. That's what takes precedence over people, artists like myself. I was like, well, if you're a minimalist, why would you even put the hook in the wall to fucking put your canvas on? Just leave it as a blank wall. Yeah, that's minimalist, isn't it? There you go. So that's the dog shit that fucking gets in to state galleries and national galleries, and they go, "Oh, darling, where'd you get the inspiration? Oh my god, darling, oh." It's like, fucking, you're right. Christy Shaughnessy, hello. Thanks for the play. Where did I gain such knowledge? I just had to get... What's the drawing? It's fish poo. And there's the big strand of poo. I haven't done that yet. Coming out of his bum. Fucking fish. Art is a wank. Yep. Smarts. Do, 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 do. Oh no. Oh no. The artist world, yeah. Dipshit world. It's pretentious, Dunning Kruger affected fuckwit world. Oh, see, that's hate speech. Come on, TikTok. Where are you? I got critical thinking going on. I'm just telling it how it is. People in the arts got no fucking skills or talents. They're just administrative fucking wankers. They run the administration in there, and they think they're all fucking cultured up more than you. Class above you. You're aristocratic. You're just a fucking bogan coming in here. Fucking yeah. That's how they treat you. Fucking yeah. Yeah, it's just fucking... You have to not be yourself. That's the thing. You have to go, oh darling, oh yes, you're so fantastic, oh my god, oh, or whatever, and blow smoke up their ass. And they get off on it. Like, you know, you got to boost their ego. It's all about them and their ego. Like when you're trying to submit some sort of fucking gallery submission. And this will benefit your career, and you know, you'll get so many fucking... It's like, yeah, fucking what? I'm coming into the gallery because I am a fucking artist. I look at me work. It's a publicly run gallery, so therefore, because I pay taxes, you're getting paid by our tax money, which makes me your fucking boss. So therefore, if you discriminate against me, you're discriminating not against me, but your boss. They don't like fucking hearing that shit. Fucking hell. No, there's a fucking 38-day fucking waiting process before we view any submissions and fucking la-di-da, and then if we do view it, then we got to go through the board of directors, and then we got to do this. It's like, oh, okay. Are you in forever? Handsome? Oh, Jesus. I'm getting hit on by a bloke. I'm not gay, mate. Hey, Dominic. Oh, wow. I've got 11 viewers here. That's like the most viewers I've ever had. Wow. At any one time. Right. Fishy. Come on, Fishy. First taste. Surprised I haven't been kicked off for hate speech yet. Come on, TikTok. Get fucking slack. Can't be talking about aristocratic art world people like that, Matt. We deem that as hateful, and you're talking it. It's hate speech. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a there we go. But that's a 12B. So it's really soft and really dark. Christy Shaughnessy. There they are. But the drawings I was doing before, I was just using charcoals. So just charcoals. But I've gone back to graphite for some reason. I just thought, I'll just use graphite. Because this is kind of like a different subject matter. It's a different series, if you will. And yeah, felt like I was gonna go back to me graphite. Oh, look how la-di-da I am. Got an electric friggin' pencil sharpener. Nah, take that. Friggin' handheld one, friggin' doing that shit. Oh, Christine's Drooled Love. Okay, what's that of? Use pencil Tombow. What's Tombow? Is that like a brand? What's the drawing of? What's the drawing I'd love from Christy? 22-year-old blonde doing a twerk. Yeah. So I use a 2B. So that's just a 2B pacer pencil. Just to do, like, see all these light bits? So I'll just sketch it out with that, just, you know, just get it in with that. And then I go through my grades of 8B, there's an 8B, that's me 12. That's me 6. So you got your grades. And you just go between them. Whatever you think's going to be a little bit lighter, you use a 6 or even go to a 4. I've got a 4B here. Use a little bit lighter. I don't use 4 because you can just use your smudge stick to do the lighter areas. 6 hard. Ooh. No, use your softs. Like B is soft. Don't use hard pencils. Yeah. Hi, Dice Doodle. It's a big skill. Thanks. So yeah, I'm drawing the shadow here. See, that's the shadow line. But I've got to fill all this in yet. But I've still got to get all the textures right. See, even in the shaded areas, you've still got texture. So I'm just filling in texture first. Which is what I'm doing now with the 12B. And then you can just come in here and just give it a bit of tender loving care. Like that. Oh, fuck yeah, look at that going. I mean, this is just, I'm just getting a shade in. Just going a couple shades darker now. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. So, where are we? And then you get your smudge stick out. You have to work. Cool. That's right. Pauline, thanks for the follow. So just go around there. Get your texture and your shade in. And even your light bits have to be shaded. That's where it gets a little bit tricky, but if you know what you're doing, you'll get it. Right, in like that. It's kind of like a complex part, this part. Because you got a light part of, like a shiny part of the scale, and it's going into like a shadow part. So this is where it can get a little bit confusing and a little bit difficult, but there's no reason why you can't do it either. So see how it's starting to take shape? The face on the fish is so, what, expensive? I don't understand that. Why is it expensive? I don't know. So now, where we go? I've still got 12B. Ah, man. Don't you hate that? Okay. Expressive. There you go. Here's one I prepared earlier. 12B. Yeah, you got to make the face expressive. Like, if you don't, I don't know, for me, apart from like the poo strand, because that's what it's all about. Rio, shut up. You really got to make the face. Rio, shut up. Come here. Don't do that. He's getting naughty. Alright. Yeah, the face has to be like, that's got to have character and like expression, and got to give it a soul even. Well, there's something living inside of that fucking. Yeah. Got to give it that soulful, like, you know. Got to give it emotion. He's looking up going, oh, fuck. Probably a bird coming, or should I do a hook up there? There's no room for a hook. Looking up at a bird going, fuck, what's that shadow? Oh, he's shitting himself. See? Tells the story, that face. See? Bad speller. Thanks for the fairy bread, Lauren Leroy. Please follow, like, subscribe. So yeah, you gotta give it like it's a life, like full of life, full of emotion, full of, you know, because eyes and mouths and doing that, gives it an emotion or a feeling or a, you know. That's what you got to kind of portray. I mean, you don't have to portray that, but it adds to it, doesn't it? Where was I? Over here. All right. So that is that. All right. Now, you can't give this shadow edge like a darker edge either. You can kind of see it's kind of got a darker edge, especially there. You can get away with a little bit of that, but you definitely don't want to give it a darker edge. Otherwise it looks like another scale, like edging. And you don't want that. It's like, that's when it gets confusing. It's like, hang on, is that a different scale or what's going on here? And now, see, I'm just kind of getting it in there. And now we can come back with the dark a bit better. Now I'm going to darken up the darks. So darken up the shaded areas. That's what we want. In there, but don't go into there and darken that piece up now. There we go. Alright, so that's the darker darks. See how it's starting to look? See how it's starting to get that field of depth going on? Feels like it's starting to pop out. Yeah, some sort of despair. See, that's a good word for it. B. So you really got to work with your field of depth. And depth of field, what did I say? I don't know. Is it depth of field or field of depth? One of them. All right. Now I'm going to just give it a touch more of the darkness where I've got to give that a touch more darkness. See how I'm doing them in the middle here of that scale, and I'll do it here. This is a perfect example. I'm just darkening up the scale, but see there, I'm leaving a highlight, but that highlight's darker than the highlights out here. That's what gives you that, it still gives you that texture and that field of depth and stuff like that. Depth of field of depth. I'm calling it field of depth. That's my thing. Thanks for the likes, Carol. But only just ever so slightly. Like, you don't need to go overboard. And then in there, like that, that like that, and that like that. Do I need any more? See, you got to know when to stop too. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. It's really weird looking at it from a TikTok angle. Like, I'm looking into my screen here, and then I'm looking at it in real life. And see, I've got the guts angle too. See his big belly? So that little shade there is part of his curvature going that way. So I've got to do that now. Yeah, do that, Carol. I don't know how you do that. Run a challenge. How do I run a challenge, Carol? I don't know. Do I have to press a button here? Mini Buckle, hello. This is my original channel that they keep on messing me about with, shall I say. Mini Buckle. Maybe 5 options. I can't talk. 5 options, run a poll. Amazing art. That's my fishy. Gonna do a big poo. That's fish poo. Bet you haven't drawn fish poo before. I'm trying to, maybe 5 options. How do I do this, Carol? Sorry, I'm trying to run a challenge here. I don't know how to do this stuff. See, I've got a goodie bag, I've got a treasure box, I don't know how to do it, Carol. Never drawn fish poo. That's my challenge to you. We're running challenges, but I don't know how to run a challenge on TikTok. Yeah. Gonna have to draw some fish poo, Mini Buckle. There you go. Little turd. Draw a politician. What's a politician? A little turd? Have you seen my other stuff, Mini Buckle? Here, I'll get one of my other series. It's just up here. Rio, oh. It's So that's my atomic worm. Oh man, I'm trying to get all the reflections off. Well, got me little cockroach taking a wee on him. A little bit naughty, that cockroach. Yeah, that's my... So I did a series of 17 of these. There we go. But I've got my next three lined up. Well, next two, sorry. Scotty, that's sick. Fuck yeah. It's fully sick, mate. I got my, so this is, I'll call this number 1. But 1, 2 and 3 lined up. So I was just sketching this out. This is my iguana man. And then I'm doing this one. This is kind of a little bit quirky. Imagine having like what was I think? I'm just trying to think of the name, the title for this one. I did think of it. I'm gonna call this one a bumhole breakfast, because that's a octopus, and they have their crab breakfast from their bumhole, and their beak's a bumhole. Yeah, their bumhole's a beak. Sorry. Yeah. So they're my next little 2 or 3. He's gonna catch a fly up there. He's having breakfast too. Yeah. And a little fishy, he's shitting out his breakfast. Maybe I should call it the breakfast series. Scotty, yeah, you should buy a t-shirt, mate. I've got my website there. Scotty, go to my website and fucking buy a t-shirt, mate. Buy a t-shirt. You're fucking fully sick, mate. This isn't up yet as a t-shirt because I haven't finished it, but there's others up there. How do I do a challenge? I know how. I'm trying to. Hang on. I'm gonna try and do this. A challenge. Settings, maybe? No. I don't know how to do it, Carol. Content. Your voice, no. Topics. Gifts, no. Treasure box, no. I don't know. You're going to set up. We're trying to get viewers and we're trying to pump up the volume, Christy. We're trying to get more friggin' people to come on here. We've got 14 viewers. My God, that's the most I've ever had, ever. Seriously. Because I'm drawing fish poo, that's why. People want to see people draw fish poo. Hello, Jazz. Want me to start on the fish? No, I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow night. You'll have to stay tuned for tomorrow night if you want to see me draw fish poo. I know the pieces fit the way them do. I am a tattoo artist, Scotty. I'll show you my third tattoo I ever did was a fish like this. You're gonna have to check me site out, mate. Check me website out, bro. And get onto it, man. If you're in the area, man, I'll tat you up too, man. Where are my tattoos? There, tattoos. This is a Japanese fighter fish. This is the third tattoo I ever tattooed. See? There you go. A little fishy. So, if you want a tattoo, come and get it, mate. I'll draw a fish poo on your back. Fish poo tattoo. There we go. That's an exclusive. From me to you, Scotty. You can have a fish poo tattoo on your back. I'm sharpening my pencil. I've got an electric pencil sharpener. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit better than everyone now. Yeah, no worries, Scotty. If you're from, yeah. Fancy. It is fancy with an M. La-dee-da, look at me going. I dropped this the other day, and all those shavings went everywhere. There's all shavings in there. Here's Rio. Here's me mate. There he is. Hey, what's going on, Rio? You're looking at what, that? 12. Oh, I got a 12B here. Rio, hey ho, Rio. Oh, I've got 9 viewers. Wow. It's the most viewers I've ever had, ever. TikTok missed me, see? I know they shouldn't be friggin' cancelling people like me. Kicking me off the friggin' bloody airwaves for fucking a week. Hey? Oh, you have to get into this part. His bum hole. This is bum hole, everyone. Oh man. What do you mean, why? Why? Why not? Do you know there was a student in philosophy class? And the teacher asked him to write a 5,000-page essay on just why. The student just said, why not? That was it. It was 2 word. And got the tick of approval. I'm a critical thinker, Christy. So I'll say things like, you know, what we did about the art world, rah, 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 and they call it hate speech, and then they kick me off. I'm surprised they haven't kicked me off yet, again. So I've got to learn to shut me pie hole. No critical thinking here, thank you. Mr. Aussie man. We just want 22-year-old blondes twerking and everyone to drool over them. Talentless fucking bullshit attracting mindless people. Nah. Can't have skilled cunts fucking enlightening people. Nah. man, what have I done there? Something's gone wrong. My filter is a little bit skewed, just a little bit. Filter. Unfiltered septic water at times. Septic just dribbles out of my mouth. TikTok don't like it. Say that. You can't call your best mate a cunt here. Yeah. I'm an Aussie. In Australia, you call your best mate a cunt. Yeah. What have I done here? Something's wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Something's gone wrong here. I'm trying to get these scales in. Oh, there it is. I kind of doubled up somehow. Where this kind of meets is a little bit, goes from scales to like webbing skin. So it's really hard. Just have to kind of blend it out a bit. Back. Bit like that. Bit like that. Gotta learn to shut me pie hole, don't I, Carol? You want to zoom in? What, you want me to come up closer? Hang on, it's going to get wobbly on your screen. Maybe don't get seasick. There we go. Ah! There we go. Is that better? You can't see me anymore. That's probably better. There we go. Turn him that way a bit. Yeah, blue-eyed sky. Yeah, man. It's fully sick, eh? Gonna have to get a tattoo of it, so... Get some fishy tattoos on your back. I don't know what to do. Take your time. I will take my time. This is not a fucking bloody 100-metre sprint, mate. You know? It's the enjoyment. It's the process. I'm talking to my fan club. My fan club want to hear my fucking campfire stories, mate. Campfire stories are just as important as drawing. They sit there like little children going, oh my God, Matt. Wow. Oh my God. Ah. I didn't know. Ah. That's part of the journey is the campfire stories. You know, you can't just draw and not talk to your fan club. You know, they're cheering me on, my fan club too. Got to give the love back, you know. Oh man, I fucked that up. Man. Where's my eraser? There it is. Catching my throat. Dunk. Hello. Rip. Go, go, go. I'm fucking swimming like a fish, mate. That's better. Too thick there. See that little faint line? Rip. What's going on, Rip? Is your last name Torn? Rip Torn? That's from, was it Men in Black, isn't it? Men in Black had a character called Rip Torn. Was that the director or something? Is that an actual name? Oh, it was in the credits, Rip Torn. Look at the director or someone. Don't know. She's a friend inside of me. I'm just a sexy looking guy now. Inside of me. What's time? What's time, everyone? 7:30. Okay. Might go to 8 o'clock and then call it a night. I can't kind of coming good, but then I'm feeling it. Rips and slam in the back of my Dragula. So you got to make these, you got to make it rounded. It's just added that roundedness. Okay, thanks Carol. Thanks for the likes and your support and your help. I'll speak to you soon. As you burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. Just going to take this back a bit. It's a bit too close to me. I feel like it's intruding on my personal body space. Ah. Sorry about that. That's better. It was right as I was turning, I thought I was going to hit it. Sorry. Through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. Anybody else there going to talk to me? Anyone? Nope. Not getting any likes. Anyone want to talk to me? Oh, we got likes. Shannon. Thanks for the likes, Shannon. Oh, and Andrea. Oh, Skeleton. There we go. Now I know that you're there. I thought I'd frozen after Carol left. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks, man. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Rachel Louise. Creepy ongoing. Is this creepy? Don't know about creepy. Creepy, I don't know. Different, but... Oh, keep on going. I was like, creepy. No, it's all good. Autocorrect does those things. Thanks, Lika. Great art. Go to my website, guys. Buy prints and t-shirts there. That's what the fans want. Oh yeah, it's a fan wanting thing. So yeah. Andrea Church is 7. Maybe 12. 12 or 14 roughly on this piece. But some of my bigger pieces I spent 80 hours. If you go to my website, check that out. Go to my pencil sketches and all that. Yeah, pencil sketch series. There's quite a few of them. I think there's 3 or 4 different series. But my hyperrealism ones take forever. I'll show you some of my hyperrealism ones. Because I've got a photographic memory, apparently. Hang on. Albums. Hyperrealism drawings. Where are they? Oh man. Come on. Pencil sketches. Here we go. There's a drawing of like a perfume vase. So that's my hyperrealism stuff. They take me like 60, 80 hours. Yeah. That's that one. And then I got this coin and a drum, you know, drum keys, like drum kit. Bang bang, drum kit. There's a drum kit key behind the coin. And you get that field of depth. Is it field of depth or depth of field? In this one. And it's only like that big, the actual photograph, like the actual objects on the screen. See how it starts going blurry in the background? That's a drum key and a coin. Rio, shush. Got a little parrot here. Been annoying. And this is a friend. I did a drawing of my friend. She was my singing coach. So that's her. I'm gonna have to get the glare off. There we go. Yes, Bertie wants some here's another little fishy. I forgot about this little fishy. Here we go. Hang on, I've got to get that glare off. There it goes. Little fish in a little shot glass. So yeah, those ones take 60-80 hours because it's hyper realism. These ones here aren't as bad. I did my balls tripping series. So these were fun. These are like surrealism, cartoonish kind of things. I like this one. This is a chook spitting out an egg and they're playing baseball. There we go. It's called Better Up Bum Nut. And then we've got this one. That's my atomic worm. This one has been about 12 or 14 hours, I think, roughly. You know, it takes me 2 or 3 hours just to get... See how I've done that pencil sketch up there? It takes me 2 or 3 hours just to get that in. Because that's when you're developing, like, you know, you're developing it. Like, that's kind of like a hard piece. The hard stage, like this stage of it. That's my next one. It's going to be an iguana. But just getting like all these feet right, all the angles, and I rubbed that out like 2 or 3 times. Because then you think you got like your sizing right on the page. So you draw the eye and then you're getting it done, and then down here you start going off the page. Oh shit, I have to make that smaller. And so you have to rub it out and fucking kind of do it all again. Yeah. So yeah, I do like maybe 2 or 3 passes or 2 or 3 goes of just this area. Just doing it like that. And then when you kind of got it, that's when you can do this stage. And yeah, like, you know, in here, just this shadow here. You know, I've had to go over this 3 or 4 times. Just that shadowy part. Just, you know, you just have to build up the friggin' layers and the darkness and the shading and the highlights. Chameleon? Oh yeah, chameleon, or what are they called? Iguana? Whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. A lizard with big eyes. What's the difference between a chameleon and an iguana? I don't know the difference. Like fucking Boy George sings about chameleons. Come a. There's no fucking songs for iguanas, is there? I'm an iguana. There you go, Boy George. Challenge. I'll challenge you to an iguana song now. My pencil hardnesses. I'd do the softs. So I get the 6, 7 and 8. Even they're out of fucking sync. But then this one, this is my special one. That's a 12B. I have to buy these separately in a separate box because they only go up to 9. 8 or 9B. And that's your secret weapon there, 12B. That gets it really dark in there. See that? Gets the darks darker. And they're really soft and really nice to work with. Oh yeah, baby. But yeah, I start with a 2B, just a 2B pacer. So yeah, just whatever, just an ordinary friggin' 50-cent pacer, mate. She's just a 50-center. just a dirty old friggin', you know, second-hand store friggin' jobby that, and just that's when you do that area. Nothing special here. I mean, these are the old Stadlers too. Yeah, I got me big bucket of charcoals too, depending on my mood and what series I'm doing. So I got a big bucket of me charcoals, but I'll stick with graphites on this one, because your blacks are blacker on that one, but it feels like you're drawing with a little bit more grit, a little bit more sandpapery. And these are really smooth, like they really glide over the page. Get a box of 12 for, oh man, I can't remember the price. 30, 40 bucks, I'm guessing. Go on YouTube. I mean, go on friggin' fucking, what's it called? eBay. Go 12B Stadlers. Get the Stadlers too. German technology. German and Japanese technology. Yeah. Love working with graphite. It's good for the quality. Yeah. It's fully sick me. Rabbit's liking. Thank you, Rabbit. So that's a 12B. I'm just doing like the shading, and then I'll hit it with maybe an 8. I'll give it the treatment with the 8 in here, and then leave that highlight, and then get your secret weapon out again, your smudge stick. Give it a smudge. There you go, little smudgy. And then we go there. That's dark. That's got to be dark. And then there's got to be really dark, because that's right on the bottom. And then your hand ends up looking like Edward Scissorhands. And you got to figure out which, yeah, 12's that one. And then you go over it again. I kind of do 2 or 3 passes. You get your dark. You get your blacks blacker. And you can put highlights in the darker bits. And that's a shadow. So I can darken up that shadow. That shadow can go through there. That's the shadow from this fin up here. Just, yeah. So you darken him up and get this darker around here. And then you get your smudge stick out again, man. Give it the treatment. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's what fans want. Get that graininess out of it. You really get it smooth. Get it looking like glass. Oh yeah. There we go. Thanks, Vincent. Blue tack or light, what? To lighten or lift graphite? No, I haven't. No. If I had to use that, I've never used it, so I wouldn't know. I just use an eraser. I got me pacer eraser. So that's like a pacer pencil, but there's an eraser on the end. See that? You really get in fine detail erasing, so you can just give that, see that? Give that a little fucking, yeah. Pat it, not rub it. That's a technique I haven't heard of, so no, I've never used it or done it. Thanks for sharing, Travis Dakota. Fitler. I'm fit, but I'm not a fitler. I did a 10k run this morning because I'm fit. Probably just going to do these 2 fins and then I'm going to call it a night. My little birdie wants hugs. And I need to switch off. I better. The last 24 hours have been quite traumatic for me, so yeah. Thanks, Travis. Thanks for the follow. Prove you wrong. Bet on it. I'll prove you wrong. Bet on it. Prove you wrong. Bopping away to the music in my ear. 8, 6, 7, 12. Right, people, I'm out. Blackmore goldfish, huh? It's called fish poo, mate. Damo, fish poo. I'm gonna be drawing fish poo. Have you ever drawn fish poo? No. See? That's the first. First for me.